was some type of verbal altercation, and I turned away, and I woke up in ORMC hospital. I had orbital fractures and whatnot. So the reason I came down here is because this really hits home for me, because I'm from Orlando. I'm not racist. I don't, I just got this ugly look into the mind of somebody who takes pleasure in inflicting harm on other people, because it happened to me. I was beaten within inches of my life, and I got to see him walk, because the eyewitness, the only other eyewitness that could have testified on behalf of the state, my best friend, was in New York. They contacted him. They would only offer him a one-way ticket. After they did the plea bargain, the judge even asked me, do you know why the state had to give this guy a plea bargain? And it was because my friend wouldn't be there. It would be the only one that would have been able to testify to what happened to the degree that we got a conviction. So adjudication was withheld.
If this is going to
Sociopath.
be investigated as a hate crime or Islamic terrorism, does it make any difference to you?
No, actually, it doesn't, because, like I said, it's either you're not right in the head or you are, right? Something's definitely wrong that somebody who is not, I like to use the term, not right in the head, can walk out their door and go purchase an assault rifle and then go inflict harm on others. To be that, some people, I guess, become sociopaths behind closed doors. Some people do it out in public and we witness it, right? But there's no muster, no test to determine whether or not you are right in your mind and whether or not you should be able to purchase. I live in one of the most lax states in the country for gun laws. You can go, any one of you, doesn't matter, you don't even have to have identification. You can go to a gun show and walk out of there with guns. Because and the fear that the government's going to take your guns is what allows the laws to stay the way that they are. It's a bunch of malarkey, and you're taking advantage of people that are not. There's a lot of people that just don't put that much thought into what they're hearing. So when you talk about Islamic terrorists, and then people equate that to, or there are a lot of people obviously that equate that to them being Muslim, it's like to say Timothy McVeigh was a Christian terrorist. Was he not? I mean, if that was his beliefs. So what I'm saying is that how do you explain to everybody that just because this group of people, whatever they call themselves, hijacked a religion and said, we're that, and now you have other people that are in the mainstream media saying, this is going to happen again. It's going to keep happening. And look, here it is. It just happened. So I guess Donald Trump was right. Was he not? It's going to keep happening. That's because they're fueling it by not explaining it to people. It's all about education. People are, I hate to say this. I don't want to say it because I have no hate in my heart, but people are largely dumb. And they need to be educated. Why can some child that's born into poverty in the south side of Chicago not get an education? A quality education provided by his government? I don't understand that. I really don't. I went to 11 schools in 12 years. Managed to graduate on time. I'm the only one of my brother, sister, and I, so I have two siblings, I'm the only one that graduated. Why? Because my parents made sure I got an education. So it all starts with education. Everybody needs to be talking about these things that are, anyway.
Could you also kind of tell us your name?
Yeah, most certainly. My name is Paul, my last name is Sandman. Just like it sounds. Just like it says. Sandman. Sandman.
Right.
Mr. Sandman.
And
Want to call me
you
that?
said that you are a limo driver?
I drive limousines because I created a limousine service on the internet. I'm a web developer. I moved here 12 years ago with nothing but the clothes on my back, and I decided that I wasn't going to punch a clock or work for somebody else or help another big corporation make millions of dollars because I was exceptionally good at what I did prior to coming here. I started and I built something out of virtually nothing, and so far so good. We're doing very well,
Thank you very much.
Do I have any friends or family? No, I don't know anybody. I haven't seen the list, so I don't know that there's anybody that I don't know on there. I've been out here quite a bit today, so I don't know. But no, like I said, I'm from here, and I brought hundreds of people to not only this gay club, but 2 other large gay clubs in the area. And so, because it's a nightclub, aside from the fact that it's a gay club, that's going to affect, because if people can't go out and go to nightclubs and dance and relax and enjoy themselves, they're not going to be called. And I guess we'll wait and see. Are they going to call limousines because they can ride around in limousines and drink in the vehicles so they don't have to worry about it? Or, or are they going to stop calling us all together. So what I'm saying is it's going to affect the economy or the businesses that are in here, that nightclubs, entertainment, life, it's going to dwindle downtown, I would imagine, but it shouldn't, because we shouldn't let this create fear in us. I was just telling them I was attacked on this road you're standing on Halloween 2014. I was beat within inches of my life on this very road. But I'll stand out here right now. I'll walk down that street, down that way, into the crack den that's just adjacent to where you're at. And I won't. If somebody attacks me or kills me, fine. It happens. It was meant to be. Okay? I'm not saying I'm going to go in there for any. I don't have any reason to. What I'm saying is that I'm not going to walk afraid. I quit drinking. I will never drink again because I don't want somebody to be able to sneak up and attack me from behind again. That's what happened to me. And I got to see him walk away out of the courtroom 3 days ago.
That is
Sandman?
a hate crime.
Yeah.
What you described is a hate crime, obviously. But what happened last night is, on one
It's a
hand,
hate crime.
but there's more dimensions to it.
It's a hate crime. Any way you look at it, I don't think it matters whether or not they did it because they hijacked a religion and took an excerpt from it that says that being gay is wrong. Okay? I don't know what the mindset of somebody is, but I do know that you have to cross some line somewhere where you enjoy, you revel in people's pain. You like to see people be hurt. You have to. And so where's the test to determine whether or not you deserve or should have the right to possess an assault rifle?
Mr.
You walked
Sandman?
out of your door one day and decided, hey, because I live in Florida, I'm going to go do it? Well, that's possible. Anybody can do that. So if we live amongst sociopaths all around us, but we don't know which ones are right in the head and which ones aren't, what are you going to do?
How do you feel about the fact that the gunman allegedly worked for GS4, one of the largest security companies in the world?
I don't think it's relevant where he worked, because I mean one could surmise that he knows people that are connected to ISIS, and so that it's just further. But what I've seen, and it's just me, but you see that it seems as almost if they'll watch when they get an alert of some kind that there's somebody that needs watching, that needs to be watched, rather than go and take them in, tear them, bring them in, interrogate them. They follow them. They wait to see, so that if a plot forms, they can then.
Can I have your name again? Your
Yeah,
first name?
Sandman.
First name?
Paul.
Paul. And how old are you?
I'm 44.
Could you describe Paul's? How was it?
I've never been inside of that club.
Okay.
I've been inside of all of the others, and I mean, I can tell you the gay club is generally like just about any other gay club. You know, I mean, I don't know that there's a current kind of gay
Probably could be
anthem
there was
for
like-
dancing, but I would like to see that. You know, I wish, and I think after I leave here, I may go drive around by Parliament House in Stonewall to see if there is a gay community gathering to mourn this together, because I mean, I'm sure they are gathering. People are gathering together that have frequented this place that were not there. I met a guy on the other side that said that he had something, a stomach flu or something yesterday, but his friends went there, or he was going to go there, but didn't because of that. It kept him from going there. So,
Paul, could you give me the name of the other gay clubs?
yeah, no problem. It's Stonewall on Church